Yo, welcome back to Kai Speaks, bro. Today, I wanted to say I appreciate all the love and support y'all been showing up these videos, man. We're almost getting to 120 subscribers, bro. We're growing every single day on this content journey, and honestly, that's just for me posting repost videos. But I know y'all love to see these new videos where I make them day in day out, and the new shorts that I post. But today I have a big one for y'all, bro. Today I wanted to talk about something that's really personal and that I see in my everyday life, bro. Is that you have time, right? Be patient. One of the biggest things is that I feel like a lot of people going into life changing things think that it's gonna be easy, right? Or it's gonna be, not as long of a process because of how others have got there. But in all reality, it's gonna take just as long as maybe some of these other projects that you want to start, and you're probably not gonna make money off of it at the start, bro. And that's one of the biggest things I want to like put on a pedestal right now, put like as a main point in this video, is that when you do these things and you're trying to actually change your life and actually live a life that you love, it's gonna take time, and you're not gonna make money while doing it at first. I'm not gonna lie. Um, and I say this from personal experience, bro, because one of the biggest things about being a day trader is that you go through stages where you don't make money for like years, and you're not profitable, and really you're just trading the trade because you love it, but you're hoping to get some money out of it soon. So you're like, you know what, maybe I should just stop doing this and just get like a regular job right for now. But one of the biggest things that I always think about is that I'm not going to waste my time just to make some money when I could just put in that time and more time into figuring out how to become better at that craft and get better and be able to make myself a better person in that craft to be able to make that money, right? Um, this could go for school too. A lot of people don't want to go to school to achieve their dream, but I genuinely think in order to get to that next level, if you need to go to school to achieve your dreams, but you just don't feel like it because you have to go through a whole process before you start making money, just go to school, bro. Like, and I'm not even a big advocate of college and stuff like that, but when it comes to chasing your dreams, if that's don't let anything get in your way of chasing your dreams, right? Like, don't let school be the reason that you don't go to, you don't achieve your dreams, right? Don't let money is the biggest thing. Don't let money be the reason why you don't achieve your dreams. You stop drinking, you just quit, right? And I say this because there's a lot of people getting money right now, right? And you may feel like that you're running out of time. You're never running out of time, bro. You're still young. If you're in your 20s to 30s, you're still young, you're still thriving. Even if you're in your 40s to 50s, right? Like, you still have time to achieve those dreams and do what you want to in life, right? And I feel like that's just the generation we're in though right now, is that like a lot of people feel like we're running out of time, right? You feel like if you're not rich by 21, what are you doing? And you feel like, if you're not moved out and doing this and that by 21, you're not doing something right? But that's not always the case. Sometimes it just takes time to get into your dream, right? A lot of these people that have um gained so much success early on in their age is because they started working. They knew what they wanted to do earlier, right? Like, they knew what they wanted to do in high school, or like their first year of college, if they knew what they wanted to do, right? But it's all about that dedication and how much you really want to change your life, right? And changing your life, you don't have to change your life financially, but you could change your life in a sense that you're doing something that you love and you're making money from it, right? It may not be the best amount of money, if I'm being honest, but as long as you're making money from it and you're doing what you love, that's all that matters, bro, right? Um, this is one of the biggest things that like I like to think about every now and then, because as a person who's in a field of content creation and day trading, I see a lot of young people in the game making money, right? And do I think I should, get some sponsorships for stuff I talk about? Do I think I should have more subscribers and I should be growing faster? Yes, of course, but I'm not gonna let that make me quit, right? I'm not gonna look at others' progress and make me quit. What I'm gonna do is do what I need to do every single day. Show up, record these videos, record some shorts, post them, edit them, do whatever I need to do what I can possibly do, right? I'm not gonna worry about what these other people did to get successful. I'm gonna do what I can do to get successful in this content creation journey or in this day trading journey, right? Like, even in this financial world where there's resellers, day traders, e-commerce, a whole bunch of stuff, right? Like even in this world where that being, wealthy in that and at an early age is a little bit common now. Like you have young people driving these nice cars and that's common now. I'm not going to let that make me feel like I need to do something just to get money at first. No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to achieve my dreams, right? And right now I'm only 19, bro. I turned 20 this year, but I'm only 19. I still have years and years to be an amazing trader because this is something that is life changing, right? Content creation is something that is life changing. These things can set you financially free while doing what you love every day. Like that's one of the biggest things is like having that free time, the freedom to do what you love. Like one of the biggest things that I love now is that I get to record content, edit content, and then post it, and then I'm done for the day, right? Or and I may post a short around like 6 o'clock, but that's a video that's already pre-made. So like this content journey is amazing to me because not only because I get to talk about what I feel and what I love, but also because I get to have the free time while doing what I love. And sooner or later, I know it'll pay off, but I just have to keep posting every single day, right? I just got to keep realizing that I'm never out of time, right? It's never too late. And I think that's one of the biggest things, especially to all my young people that, you may feel like you're behind in life. You're not doing something right. You need to start making money now. No, achieve your dreams, bro. Chase after those dreams. You have these years to make mistakes and chase after those dreams. Because if you complete them, you may be 25, but you may be a millionaire, right? like like which one do you really care about, right? You just care about being a millionaire early or just making money early on, or do you care about how successful do you really want to be? Because me personally, I want to get to that millionaire status, right? And I'm not really worried about the age that I get there, of course, but I'm gonna continue progressing, so I think I'm gonna get there at an early age for myself, right? But one of the biggest things that's different about a lot of people is that they'll settle for a job or settle for something that's real short term for a little amount of pay that they really don't love. So you're just because you're just trying to make some type of money right now. You're trying to move out like everybody's doing. You're trying to get that new car like everybody else is doing, right? Like you're trying to do all these things to equip to these like equal up to these other people that you see on social media and online. But in reality, if you just take your time, put in the craft, put in the work, in whatever you want to do in life, it will pay out, right? Eventually, it'll pay out, bro. And they could be making six figures, right? They could be making five figures, right? In their 20s. That's amazing. Or you could be like in the early 20s, like around 21 and stuff. But you could be a millionaire by the time you're 25, and that's something a lot of people don't even get to achieve, right? So I genuinely feel like if you have a dream, chase after it, bro. Don't settle for anything, especially if you're young. Don't settle. Go after your dreams. That's one of the biggest things. It's never too late, um, and you're not running out of time, bro. You're still young. Nobody's rushing you out of the house necessarily, and if they are, then you can find something to work around your work situation and be able to still be able to chase after your dreams, not just fully put it to the side, right? But I hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Follow me on my socials at Kai Speaks 05. And if you're interested in my day trading journey, follow me at Kai Academy 05, where I post every single day from January to now, man. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. I hope you make the most out of 2025. Peace.